Hi everyone, it's Poofy. So, Worldwide has just released the Florence Nightingale Akikaze Revue. Now, this aesthetically is one of my absolute favorite cards. Historical costuming is a very, very, very personal soft spot of mine, and so I'm absolutely in love with her aesthetically. She is a support girl. If you know the history of Florence Nightingale, this actually fits. But is she worth pulling for? Let's go over her stats to start with. So she actually has a new skill that they're calling it exit removal, when in reality, it's a revive. So her Slash of Brilliance, that's a pretty standard one. She has the same reduced brilliance recovery that the Laylap's Hound Kauruko has, if you've ever seen or experienced that. So she has the dim solo as well. And then she has the counter heal to front ally. So she's very, very much based around a supportive kit. Her Climax Act is the revive, basically. So it removes exit, which it revives basically back from the dead the frontmost dead ally with half of their HP and gives them invincibility for the rest of that turn. And then it gives some health back and gives an act power buff to all of your other allies as well. Now, when you look at this kit, it may look like it is designed for PvP. However, she probably is not going to be the most effective path in very, very high level PvP. I'm talking like triple S tier here. She would still probably be fairly effective in the lower tiers. Unfortunately, her kit just doesn't really have enough in terms of actual damage output to really justify her taking up a full space on a team. And the revive isn't actually as powerful as you think it is in a PvP setting. However, if you're one to play the Challenge Revue, she is specifically designed around the Tristan Challenge Revue, because the Tristan Challenge Revue, the Climax Act, basically just immediately KOs one of your girls in the front. So she's specifically designed both with her brilliance recovery down to prevent that Climax Act from happening and to negate the negative effects with the revive. She has a Flower Element Sage Girl unit skill, which is again, at this point, more focused towards Challenge Revue rather than PvP. If you look up at her actual stats, they're pretty standard for a support girl. Relatively okay act power, but she's not going to be dealing out a ton of damage anytime soon. She's very special defense heavy. Obviously, that's because that's what Tristan is based around. And she's relatively fast in terms of agility, but she's not the fastest card out there. Another factor to think of before you decide whether to pull in this specific gacha is that most gachas where a specific new card is featured will include the featured card at a 0.7% appearance rate. However, in this PvP gacha, you see the Nightingale Revue actually only has a 0.2% appearance rate. That means that each individual time you pull, it's a 0.2% chance that will be the Revue. So your chances of pulling her are less likely than in a lot of the other featured gachas, which may affect your decision whether to pull for her or not, because the Merlin Nana and Tamamo no Mai also have the same rate. Now, the way this gacha is running is it's going to be running on very, very short cycles. You see up there, it says it only has 1 day left. It's basically going to be the same gacha, but the additional girls, other than the Nightingale Revue, are going to be swapped out every 48 hours. So, with all of that in mind, I do play some Challenge Revue, and she would be really, really helpful for taking down Tristan because it's incredibly difficult to do so without her. Plus, I love the aesthetic. So I'm actually just going to do one pull for her. If you see my Stage Girl guarantee count, I've already done a couple pulls, and I haven't gotten anything. So hopefully I do get something here. Let's see. Okay, that's one. It could be her. It could also be a dupe. I do have all of the other featured girls in this gacha already, so there's not much else for me to get if it's not the Rui. Come on. And a memoir. Yeah. I mean, with the rates that she has, it's honestly not super surprising. I don't think I'll do any more pulls for her because she'll still appear in every Brilliance gacha. She'll appear in the Brilliance ticket gacha as well. So I'll probably pick her up sometime in the future. That's how I've picked up, honestly, the majority of my Brilliance Fest girls. So maybe I'll get her some other time. As usual, thank you for watching. If you do end up going for Rui, good luck, and I wish you the best of luck in all of your gacha endeavors. Thank ya.